I wanted to come on here tonight to give you just a short 5-minute breath work. Might be longer, might be like 15 minutes. I have Finley here, my little kitty. And first I want to say I made a mistake tonight. This may have affected some of you if you are on Insight Timer. So I'm doing this 12-day challenge that is all about sovereign resilience. It's all about really showing up for yourself each day. Not in a hustly way, not in a way that creates a lot of work or that creates a lot of effort, but showing up for yourself for your energetic wholeness, your energetic completeness. So I just sent out an email, and then I went live on Facebook to announce that I was going live on Insight Timer, and I made a mistake because I thought I scheduled my live on Insight Timer for 7 p.m. It's now 7:02. But I actually scheduled it for 6:45, so Insight Timer locked me out, which is what happens if you don't show up for your live. It automatically just disappears. So apologies for anybody who was on Insight Timer. There's nothing technologically that I can do about it now. It already locked me out, and that was my mistake. So I thought, you know what? I could have just disappeared and not taken ownership of that mistake and just kind of went downstairs and ate dinner and just pretended it didn't happen. But what I found to be really true in my experience in working with coaches is owning your mistakes, fessing up to them, not trying to appear perfect. And then all in all, I want to continue to deliver value. That's the whole point of this challenge, is to deliver value, is to help people during a time of year, right? December can tend to be a tough time of year. So I wanted to make this recording for you. You can come back to it at any time. You can use this. You can also just use it from memory. This is one of the ways that I have learned to down regulate. So when I built my 6-figure business in 2023, I hit 6 figures for the first time, and I was just always on. I was just always on, thinking about my business, doing things, working late into the night, getting up early in the morning. And I do think that was a really good opportunity for me to increase my capacity to really show up. And also, the reason I was staying up late was because I couldn't turn my brain off. Just wanted to keep working, and I couldn't disconnect. So I wanted to give you an opportunity, because this is what I've been doing lately, is to actually have an evening routine, to actually have a way to wind down, to calm down. So if you don't know me, my name's Camy. I'm an intuitive life and business coach. I'm a Reiki facilitator and also a breathwork facilitator. And typically the type of breathwork that I teach, it's called holotropic breathwork. It's also known as revelation breathwork, because you have breakthroughs, you have revelations, you reach higher states of consciousness. And I won't be doing that type of breathwork on this live today, because it is more, we take you on a full journey. There is a waiver involved. We are processing deep emotions, and it is more somatic. So it is more feeling in your body. But I wanted to give everybody a couple of just different videos of different versions of breathwork in order to get different results. So as you think about breathing, right? If you've ever been to a yoga class, you're taking long, deep breaths down into the belly. And you're maybe sighing out the mouth or nose. And you're bringing this calm awareness into your body. You're bringing presence into your body. So that is one version of breathwork. It's called pranayama. There's several other types of breathwork that are used in foundations such as Kundalini yoga. So there isn't just one type of breathwork, right? They're all for different things. But the beautiful thing about breathwork is it's free. It's with you all the time, because your lungs, your breath is with you all the time. And it's something that can work so simply, even just by taking 3 deep breaths, placing a hand on the heart. It can bring you right back into your body. It can bring you right back into calm. And so let's practice this here together, and you can save this. You can also share it with anybody if you would like to use this as a resource for the future. Okay. So let's start by putting our feet flat on the ground, having a seat or lying down. Get yourself supported by the back of your chair. And when you're ready, you can close down the eyes. And just begin by taking a big, deep belly breath through the nose. And sigh it out. A few more breaths just like this, breathing in through the nose. and sigh it out. So notice, as you're doing this, you might already have some yawning coming up for you. That is an indication that you are dropping into calm in your body, your rest and digest. This is where you're starting to relax the body. You're starting to bring safety into the body. Because if you think about it, the body, when it is breathing quickly or when we're breathing shallowly, we're not getting enough oxygen into the bottom part of our lungs. And then if we're breathing quickly and we're rushing around and we are activated, right? Even if we're just focused looking at our phones, we're activated, we're actually sending a signal to our nervous system that we're not safe, that we need to be alert. And the nervous system doesn't know a difference between, the news on social media and actual real danger, like a bear is chasing you. So if you are going to come on social media, especially in the evening or in the morning, you want to think about being very conscious about what you're taking in. So as we do this again, go ahead and take a couple more deep breaths. And this time, tune into the body. And just noticing what is showing up. If there's any tightness. If there's any stuck parts. If there's any density. And you can use this process of awareness as well for whatever you're feeling, for whatever's coming up. You can just offer in your mind or out loud, this makes sense. How I'm feeling makes sense. If you're feeling a sense of overwhelm, urgency, anxiety, so without judgment, just bring awareness to that spot. And imagine setting a golden light there. And for me, I'll just begin describing how it feels as I start to process this feeling. I feel a little tightness in the heart. I feel some tightness in the throat. And I can identify that feeling in the heart is shame. So it's like when you make a mistake, you're like, I'm bad. Right? It's the judgment that we hold for when we make a mistake. When we don't show up in a way that we'd like. We're not perfect. And then layered in that is the feeling of anxiety, right? Did I let somebody down? Did I disappoint somebody? And there's like a little bit of chatter in there. And then layered on that is like a little bit of irritation because there's things that are going on in my house right now that I'm aware of that are creating some irritation for me. Okay. And then I also have some tightness in the throat, which is like related to me talking all day, but it's also related to like the thought, does what I'm saying even matter? Does any of this even matter? What's the point, right? That's a little bit of that residual, like negative self-talk I had last year, the depression I had last year, like that's a little bit of that residual. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. So if you're just tuning in, we are tapping into the body, taking a few deep breaths, and we're just feeling into what's here. And so now that we name it and we don't try to change it, we just send the breath into those tight spots. Telling yourself, this makes sense. It's okay to feel this. It's safe for me to be present right now. And sometimes just offering that to the body allows it to soften and relax. And working with clients who are perfectionists, I often bring up to them, it's okay to be human. It's safe to be human. It's okay to make mistakes. We all make mistakes. So just say, maybe place a hand on the heart and say whatever you need to hear. And no matter what, I'm always going to be here for myself. No matter what, I always have my own back. And no matter truly and deeply love and accept myself. Couple more deep breaths. And now imagine connecting to love in each breath. Imagine breathing in love, whatever color, texture that feels like to you. Breathe it in through the top of the head. Exhale out through the soles of the feet. Imagine yourself being filled with infinite love coming down from the divine. Love, truth, and compassion. And you could play around with the breath of the exhale. One of the ones that I'm wanting to do right now is breath of fire, where you're just kind of releasing some of that. For me, it's releasing some of that irritation. Breathe a deep breath in. Open the mouth and 2 more. And my cat is kind of silly. He's kind of funny. Just reminding yourself it's not that big of a deal. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm safe. It's safe for me to relax. It's safe for me to disconnect from the overthinking. It's safe for me to just be present in my body. And then as you sign off here, can you find something that's analog to do? Can you find something that's analog to do? So that means, can you take a bath? Can you read a book? Can you do yoga? Can you do some stretches, drink some water, have some tea, curl up, right? Doing anything that's going to take you off of the screens, because screens can be so great for connection until they start to keep you up, until they start to slightly aggravate or slightly irritate or slightly start to cause any anxiety. So what can you do that's analog as you sign off here today? And what I will invite you to do is, if you got value from this, go ahead and give me a follow here on Instagram. If you want to know more about how we could work together, I offer one-on-one life and business coaching. I offer group breathwork sessions, both online and in person. And then I also have a mastermind that is opening up in January. If you are a business owner and you're looking to get to 5K months and 8K months, that is coming open as well. So reach out to me, let me know how this landed for you. And if you'd like to connect further to see how we may be able to work together, you can always book a free consultation and we talk together for an hour, completely free. And what we do on there is we assess you where you are now, where you want to be, and then we make a plan on what that looks like to actually achieve those goals. And we talk about what it looks like to work together. Okay? So that's what I have for you tonight. Forgive yourself for making any mistakes. Let it go. Log off. Give it to God as you go to sleep. All right. Bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow.